I've built an audit-grade due diligence memo-generating agent using Nimble's Web Search Agent platform. This agent creates a very detailed audit on any organization or business that we send it. It provides you at a glance financials and risks. It provides you with an assessment of whether you should proceed with an investment in the company. And it is very detailed. It will give you an overall narrative, financial health, leadership, legal and regulatory, competitive positioning, and it will send that automatically to your email. And one of my favorite things about it is that you can teach it hard rules. So for example, I'm going to send in a few rules. First, to always assess EU regulatory exposure. Next, to flag customer or revenue concentration risk explicitly. And third, to include hiring signals in our assessment. I enter these rules and they automatically get taught into the agent. So it will perform this as it does the research for us. And then we can ask it for a new memo. So today I'm going to ask it to do a memo for us on Mistral AI. We're going to call it Mistral AI for short. And I'm going to ask it to send it to my email, tom@nimbleway.com. Run the diligence. While that's working, because that's going to take a couple of minutes, I'm going to show you the actual agent on the Nimble platform. This is our due diligence desk analyst. It was created based on an existing template that does due diligence, but I customized it for our particular needs. If I hop over into the configuration, you can see that this is a research use case, which means it's really good at finding information, collecting it for us. It's running on max effort. It's doing one pass, and it's going to put all of its effort and resources into that. Under domain expertise, it has a very researched prompt that will help it in the duties that it needs to do for us. We have a list of sources to both prioritize, avoid, and specific domains to look at. We've created a list of goals for it, deliver an explicit overall assessment verdict, cover all 6 investigation areas, identify at least 3 concrete risks, and so on and so forth. And we also created a very detailed output schema that formats the data that returns into the exact format that we need in order to then display it back on our Diligence Desk app over here, and also in the PDF report. I'm quickly hopping over into Cloud Code so we can look at how we actually made this app. In our technology stack, our research engine is Nimble Web Search Agents. We're using the research use case at max effort. We've started with the due diligence gallery template and then customized it with a verdict-led schema, 6 acceptance criteria goals, and 12 source groups. We're using Nimble's trust framework. Each one of these reports has over 100 claims in each memo, and each of those comes with citations, a confidence grade, and field level provenance. So we know that we can trust the data that we're getting, and it will actually give us a warning where additional research might be needed. For orchestrating this whole process, we're using Crew AI, and we've created a crew of a QA analyst, a risk officer, and an editor running on Claude Sonnet. For data storage, we're using Supabase, and we're storing all of the information that the agent is gathering. For our action layer, we're using Resend to send the email, and our interface is Streamlit. So this is basically how we've built it. This is the stack that's running behind the scenes. And there's a couple of really interesting features about the way that Nimble's Web Search Agents conduct research that make this unique. First of all, we're getting judgment, not scraping. One prompt triggers minutes of real-time multi-source search across all of the allowed domains that we've listed and the types of searches that we've asked. We're not actually maintaining pipelines. We're not building scrapers. We're describing what we need, and the agent intelligently goes out, identifies the sources that it needs and the data that's relevant. We're using evidence as a first-class API object. Every field arrives with citations, excerpts, and a confidence grade. Agents improve in place, not just the instructions that I've explicitly sent, but every time we run this process, it will learn automatically and improve in the next run. Depth on demand, effort tiers let the same agent run a 9-minute deep investigation or a faster follow-up. This is something that we can actually customize, and the more we do research, the more we'll have information about how to do this. Right now, the research is still running. I'll hop you guys back in as soon as it's finished. Okay, our research is complete and the memo is ready. If we move over, we can see the Mistral report is ready inside our app. And if we go here to my email, then you can see that it's also been sent to my email. We have the verdict, proceed with conditions. We have a quick summary, top risks, high, medium, and medium. And if we open the PDF, then we have our full full report here that shows us at a glance the financials, growth, top risks, legal, market, and leadership, an executive summary and assessment. We have an analyst narrative. We have financial health of the company, leadership analysis, legal and regulatory analysis, competitive position. We have the top risks posed, operational risks, opportunities, reputation, and an appendix with evidence. And if we hop back over into our app here and we go all the way down to the bottom, then you can see all of the claims and all of the citations that Nimble has made for every single piece, for every claim. We have the source, we have a trust score next to it, and we can see exactly what it's connected to. I hope you enjoyed this demo, which has really dove into what Nimble Web Search Agents are capable of doing in research mode.